Last time, in this little series, we learnt how to create classes and objects, which I said was a fundamental part of all programming. So in our example, we have this class called car. And what we're going to learn is inheritance, which again allows us to cut down the amount of code we have to write. What is inheritance? Well, it's a way that a new class can absorb information from an already existing class. So for example, if I wanted to make another class called Big Car, I could allow it to inherit from this class. And let me show you exactly what I mean by that. Let's create a new file, right-click, save file as Big Car. Now let's create the class itself. Public class Big Car. The way we define inheritance in Java is using the keyword extends and then the class that this extends from, so car. Open our curly brace, insert our public constructor, Big Car, open curly brace and close it. Then what we can do is we can add another property to this. So we can add, for example, a string size is equal to large. Then we can give ourselves an access method, public string get size, and this will return this dot size. And close off our brace, close off the class brace. So what this is doing, and make sure you save that, is it's grabbing everything it can from car. So it's grabbing all of these properties. It's giving them to Big Car, and then Big Car itself is adding a couple more bits and pieces to it. Now, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to modify my car.java so we don't have to pass over any arguments. And we remove all of these items in the constructor, and we simply make our speed equal to 80 and our color equal to whatever we like. Okay, once we've done that, let's check our bigcar.java and open up our mything.java. Then let's remove the Ferrari and simply have a new Toyota. Let's also construct a big car called a caddy is equal to a new big car. Compile that, and as long as it works, everything now works as it should. And what we can do is have a system.out.println that allows us to get our caddy.get size, compile and run that. Whoops, we have a slight error. Let's check our bigcar.java. We have our this.size, so I'm not sure what this is trying to do. We have a capital S in system. Compile and run, and it tells us a caddy is large. But equally, we also have a get color for the caddy, which is red. And that's because Big Car inherits from car, which gives Big Car all of these properties and methods accessible to it. So that is the beauty of inheritance in Java. We don't have to construct the wheel again or rebuild the wheel. If we have a class, for example, called vehicle, we can derive cars, trucks, and motorbikes from that class using inheritance. So my advice to you in Java is to use inheritance wherever it's possible and makes sense. That's important, that last one. It has to make sense so that anyone going through your code later on will understand intuitively what you were trying to do.